USA Nation? Gabe.
Nick.
And we are here today to bring you another reaction video. Super excited, fresh off the presses. And as you guys can see, I'm wearing my Aussie green. Woo! You see that? You see that? Ooh, the baggy green looks good.
I see it.
And when I'm rocking a baggy green, you guys know what it means. All right, we're reacting. That's right, to a video for Australia. Nick, let everybody know what we're reacting to.
So we are checking out technically a Patreon request, but Jehan, Dr. Jehan, friend of the channel, is not to be a patron. He gives requests in. He would like us to check out this video today, and this is about Steve Waugh, better known as photographer, his perfect day, and gets a century near the latter end of his test career. He was a captain at the time, and Jehan gave us a little bit of information. Basically, this is the 5th test, as I remember, in the Ashes in 2003 there. And Australia, according to Jehan, had absolutely dominated, thrashed England 4-0. And I think England actually ended up winning this match, but they got some early wickets that are scoring 360, and Australia was going down. And so Steve Waugh, who was trying to score some runs, his brother was recently dropped from the side, dropped from the Ashes too, from not being able to score enough runs, I guess. Waugh was there because he was captain, but struggling. And so this is where he has a really, really good day at the yard, as they say, against England. And we're going to go ahead and check this out. This is obviously before the 2005 situation where England was able to finally take back those Ashes there. But according to Jehan, under Waugh's captaincy, they had just won Ashes after Ashes after Ashes after Ashes. Something like, I don't think he was a captain for all that time, but like 8 Ashes, he was part of the team. They won all those 8 in a row, which is super impressive on the 1980s. So we're going to check out some Steve Waugh today, my friend.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I mean, you know, talking about Steve Waugh, the great Steve Waugh, and just the history, Nick, of the Ashes going back and forth. You know, Jehan actually was it at the Gabba that Jehan was at when he live streamed straight from the stadium? I think it was at the Gabba. But dude,
I can't remember.
That's got to be on our bucket list, man. You know what? Honestly, I'd love to go to Lords. You know what I mean, dude? Just
Absolutely.
the history there, you know? And it's like, dude, listen, we'd have to make sure we go in disguise because the Army's pretty mad at us right now. You know,
incognito.
I mean, more this guy than me. Just this guy than me. You know what I mean? Just saying. Hashtag say I'm a Johnny Bairstow fan now. He's finally off the Sinister Six. I'm just saying.
You are? You are? Okay. How long is that going to last?
Can a guy until he proves me right again? Oh, I hate Johnny Bairstow. What a passion.
Proves me right. Oh, wow.
Bro, can I be more wrong on a player than Johnny Bairstow? I mean, seriously. Oh, Johnny Bairstow.
But for some reason, you love him in the IPL. You were like ready to break down some doors of houses and, you know, selection committees that doesn't have Johnny Bairstow on their side every single game. It's interesting, but internationally, you don't want to see him anywhere.
You know, the thing with Johnny Bairstow is we got a love-hate relationship. It's like that girlfriend that, you know what I mean? You just can't quit, okay? I just can't quit him. Because what he can do with the bat is so special, all right? But then he just throws his wicket away, and it infuriates me. I guarantee you all his fans are the same way. Matter of fact, his coaches are the same way. Oh, what Bairstow we going to see today? I don't know. Go check the microwaves. There's a Hot Pocket in there. They just don't know. They just don't know. It's a flip of the coin. You might get good vintage, you know.
I stop buying the Hot Pockets.
You know what I'm saying? Stop buying them Hot Pockets. Or you might get vintage Johnny Bairstow, who may throw away his wicket on the 3rd ball. You just don't know. You just don't know.
How did this video turn into a Johnny Bairstow rant? I have no idea. But if you enjoyed that little sidebar there, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. And if you haven't done so yet, what are you waiting for? We're not going to get any better, but you've watched several of our videos, so you might as well just throw us a few bones here if you don't mind. So let's go ahead and check out Steve Waugh's perfect day, century versus England, Sydney, 2003. Thanks again, Jehan, for the request. And Gabe, let's start this off in 3, 2, 1. Langa.
Well, that's in the air. It's going to be caught, is it? Oh, no, he's not going to go. He's going to get there. Yes, he is. That's out. He's got it.
Commentary was all kind of mixed up.
That was very
Caddick.
Boy, just
even in a few highlight videos, gets Justin Langer.
He slowed down. And then eventually, oh, well, he was
was in the air forever.
He was underneath it for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Caddick has done it again.
One thing I failed to mention that Jehan said was that NASA was trying to let the partners get singles so they can keep putting Steve Waugh on strike to go after him, and Steve Waugh did not like that.
That's hilarious.
Odd.
There he is, listen to the roar. Steve Waugh out of the traps and onto the ground really fast. They're on their feet in the stadium. As a man who is
The other thing is, this is his home ground, so he's basically worshipped here. That's why he's getting that huge ovation.
Wow, look at that stadium, bro.
Yeah, it's packed.
Boys away. He's whipped it away. Listen to that.
There you go.
As the ball runs away into the boundary.
There's a boundary.
Steve Waugh's off the mark at the SCG.
Don't go,
Well,
Steve.
he doesn't want to go. Oh, and no ball called, and it
Past the outstretched
through
finger. Ooh, a no ball.
And it's ended up going for.
Ouch!
Adjusted his line. Matthew Hoggard got the one just outside off.
Oh.
Nick, England put up a massive score, man. 362 at the SCG.
Offside. Really quick hands.
They did, but look at that no ball. He's way past the
Way
line.
over. Yeah, way over.
Bonford.
Oh, nice. Where they're hit it where they ain't.
This time they haven't. It's gone again. That's a better shot. That's for beautifully.
Man,
played.
he's liking that offside.
Too short, a fraction wide. That's his
That's
strength.
kind of like a little hop too before he hits it. Like while he's hitting it.
Oh, that's beautifully
Straightens
played.
up his
Straight
legs
to
but
the
keeps his
red.
back
That's
bent.
four.
It's very interesting.
3 in a row. Caddy getting full and straight.
There you go to the onside. Caddick's like, whatever. They got a wicket not too long ago.
Oh, Steve Waugh. Look at those wrists. Just
Oh.
licking it.
Went through the man square leg.
Yeah, did that get past
Another went very
the
quickly.
dive?
Hands went up in the slip cord.
What's that guy doing?
It's 4 more.
Dude, not an empty seat in the house.
Oh,
Not
it's
a
beautiful
one.
shot. Hoggard upright, but superbly played. No swing coming straight onto the batsman's
Man, he
hands.
is just
All of a
placing
sudden, it's
his
100 for 3, and this has been a
picture
good last
perfect.
session for
I love the
Australia so
four
far.
fingers.
Australia's still 254 behind. 7 wickets in the shed. And Matthew Hoggard
7 wickets in the shed. I love that.
in the air. Oh, but
Ooh.
wide of the man in the gully.
Ooh.
Oh.
The rope.
Oh, that was close.
Did he,
Enough to
dare
get
say,
Martin's
drop
gone
the
down
ashes?
pitch just to have a look at where
No,
that
he didn't
one
catch it.
has hit.
was just
Maybe
close.
it went through the surface.
Certainly bounced perfectly on the seam. Got Martin playing the shot.
41,000.
Hey, the same cameraman from the IPL are here. Cool.
Apparently.
About the same again tomorrow here in Australia. Well,
He's got references.
He's got references.
There's the 50, and what
Oh,
convincing
cover
way to bring
drive.
it up.
On the 50. Woo!
Wow.
See, that'd be my celebration if I survived the first over. Yes. Maybe boom me. I don't care.
Huge applause from his home crowd.
I mean, dude, this is like, I'm getting chills just watching. This is a special moment.
It's crazy.
Just 61 balls.
Storybook.
In a really tough situation.
End of his
today
career.
for
He's
Australia.
even sitting on 10,000 runs. He's going to get those 10,000 runs in this performance here.
Wow.
That's beautifully placed by Damien Martin. This is a good opportunity for Richard
Dude,
Dawson.
that boundary is so
Damien
awesome. His little
Martin
hop right to
on
the
a pitch
fans
that
every
has a
time.
little bit of turn in it.
If you're new to cricket, that's not a souvenir. You give it back.
You got to give it back.
Well, this time
Oh.
he's gone the pull shot. He normally cuts
That's got to be the
those,
partner.
and he's pulled it straight to Andrew Caddick at mid-on. So there's a
Caddick.
good break for England.
Bowling wickets, catching wickets.
The reason why Damien Martin wasn't going to cut was that there was a man down at third man. He had a look round the corner.
See, if I hit that
Sometimes
shot,
he
it goes to
started
him.
pulling
I'm
it
not
over.
too mad
There's
at
no man
myself.
back at square leg.
No, you crushed it.
And Martin decided to pull and not cut.
Fielded it perfectly.
And there's one man in front of square on the leg side.
And his feet were a little off balance.
On, and Damien Martin has
At least
picked
it
him out.
seemed.
Fortunate wicket, really, for Stephen Harmison. Sure he'll take them. Damien Martin gone for 26.
Absolutely, you take it.
Australia 4 for
Martin.
126.
That's like a pure
Coming
Australian
around,
name.
wicket bowling
Martin.
fast.
You're only guessing where the nick might go. And it's gone straight to first.
Ooh.
Who took it where
Everyone around him's falling
but
around.
it was
Wickets
good
are falling.
anticipation to get across to the right-hand side. That was the area. They'd worked it out. They'd set the field for it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
There
you're going
goes,
for.
and nicely taken too, very comfortably taken.
Could have left that
Certainly
shot.
the angle causing a problem
Left that
there.
ball
Scotland
quite
makes
easily.
the catch, 5 down for 150.
Another Martin. Look at the old spinner.
Oh, he's cut that away. This will be 4. This is running
Getting
down
right in
towards
between the
boundary.
fielders. Jeez.
That is 10,000 runs for Steve Waugh. The third
10,000 runs in Test.
of the
That's
game of cricket to
very, very
achieve
impressive.
that milestone.
I don't even think Steve
And,
Smith's gotten there
Steve
yet.
Waugh went up in this ground.
Wow.
And the biggest ovations you'll ever hear for someone who
That's
played
impressive,
69.
He does it at home, too. Enter Gilly.
Gilchrist strides and
Enter
drives
Adam.
beautifully. Goes for it again. He's gone for it again. Not picked up.
Jeez.
Gilchrist goes again. This time it's
Gosh.
that's a ripper.
Abuse.
He goes straight. Oh no, ball called. What a shot.
Gilchrist is like, I got your back.
Partnership.
Seriously.
Steve Waugh, crunch, could be 4. Off the back
They were
foot.
3 for 50. Now they're
It's
5
running
for
down the hill.
over
It's
200.
running, it's running, it's all the way. Goes to
Jeez.
87, over bowled. Steve Waugh goes for it, gets it fine, 4 runs, it'll go. Into the 90s he goes.
Pitch it up, Dorso.
There he goes, through cover. Come on, Andy, Andy's chasing.
Oh.
He's 3,
The patience.
3.
Go for 4.
To come. There it is.
Oh,
Wow, 1 ball.
I don't think that's where the bowler wanted the line to be. It's a little too easy for the batter.
It's gone for it.
There you
it
go.
is.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that crowd. That reaction. That's awesome.
That was the
Dude,
most
chills.
sensational piece
Chills
of
right now just
originally
watching that. Wow.
constructed cricketing theatre that I've ever seen. Just a few moments ago, out here behind me, Steve Waugh smashed Richard Dawson through cover for 4 to go to 100. That's 29 Test match 100. That equals Sir Donald Bradman. He went to 10,000 runs, a breathtaking performance. What's more,
Jeez.
he's dragged Australia back into this match. Just 125 the difference between the sides, as that mini card will show you. An incredible day's cricket. The Sydney Cricket Ground was lifted off its feet.
By the
Highlights
end of
tomorrow,
the
just a bit
day,
earlier,
too, he gets that
1:15.
century.
Be here. Bye-bye.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna let you speak first, my friend. What'd you think about that?
Nick, just chills. This is his last over, right? This is his last innings that he plays, and he reaches 10,000. And you know what I'm shocked about is usually when players retire and they're getting ready to exit the game, they're kind of shells of themselves. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, it's very hard for a player
Get him off the field.
step away when they're on top, right? They normally leave the game because they're just no longer there. But here, everybody else, to your point, was going down. And he must be thinking to himself, looking around Australia, JL gone. I forgot who was number 2, gone. And he's like, is there no one else? Is there no one else that'll stand here with me? And and Gilchrist answered the call, and they just went and held court, bro. And dude, it's just to be a part of those moments. It's crazy. I know it drives you crazy to hear it. You know what I mean? But honestly, you can't make it up. Derek Jeter's last at bat, I remember watching it live on TV, and I was mad because I couldn't go to the game. It was going to be cheaper, Nick, I lie to you not, to fly to New York than buy a ticket for the game. The flight to New York was $500. Nosebleeds were like $700, bro. Up there with the bleacher creatures, $700.
Gotta capitalize.
Bro, those guys are savages. I don't go. I don't go up there with the bleacher creatures. Okay, those guys are savages, and those seats were like $700. Like, oh my, And dude, last at bat, last game of his career, hits a walk-off home run. Like, you can't make it up when that kind of stuff happens. You know what I mean? Tom Brady should have gone out on a Super Bowl. He could have gone out at 42 with his 10th Super Bowl or whatever. Like, when you get to those moments, it's special, man. And seeing Steve Waugh right now, I mean, I don't know what happened in the series in 2005 Ashes. I want to say England does win this series, right?
Yeah, that's what we reacted to, the Hidden Ashes. They did all
Right.
5 parts, remember?
Right, the Hidden Ashes. But seeing that performance is just inspiring. You know what I mean, Nick? And that's something that you watch and you're just like, wow, there's greatness. And bro, here goes, as a Yankee fan, I'm sick to my stomach, but this happens. Watching Kurt Schilling with the bloody socks go out there. And for those of you that don't know, the guy had ankle surgery and goes out in the playoffs, biggest stage, and deals against the Yankees. And I'm sitting there in disbelief. Like, this guy is old. He's like 40 years old or 38, whatever he was, 39 years old. He just comes off ankle surgery and he's hamming. There's nothing to say. Even if you're a part of the opposition, I guarantee you there were English fans in that crowd. They still had to tip their cap and say, wow, this guy won't go down. And sometimes that's what, not sometimes, that is what makes sports great, man. When you just stand there and do something special.
You're talking about a hot ticket. That had to be a hot ticket right there. Potentially his last one there at home. Now, he did go on to play through 2004 in Test. And they said his 29th century, I think. He actually got 32 in his career, so he still got a few more before he completely retired from Test, which is impressive, right? And I mentioned Steve Smith, SPD. Let me just clarify a few things. Yes, Steve Smith has not yet gotten to 10,000 runs, but Steve Smith at this point has basically played half the Test matches that Steve Waugh's played, right? And he's only 2,000 away from it. Steve Smith's only 4 centuries away from Steve Smith. Steve Waugh. Steve Smith is one of the greatest of all time. So if you're a Steve Smith fan, not trying to shortchange, but 10,000 runs in Test is 10,000 runs. It's impressive no matter how way you look at it, no matter how way you slice or dice it. And to be able to do it at home, I mean, you've basically been, coasting in this Ashes from what Jehan's saying. England's starting to fight back, which you got to admire England for that. Like, you've gotten your butts kicked in. It's tough to play in Australia. England's not do too well going to Australia in the Ashes. They're able to put up a fight, and Australia's going down, and he's able to do this. Like you said, Gilchrist comes in, and the highlights made it look like he was just scoring all those boundaries in one over. No. But he ended up getting 45 by the end of the day. Steve Waugh could have easily gone to like 97, 98, 99, and then have the next day go on and you're hanging on that 99. But he got his century, and it's impressive. Now, from what Jehan said, England did win this match. They were able to take care of some business. But what a great recommendation. Thank you so much, Jehan, for this recommendation. If you have recommendations that you want us to check out, consider being a patron. And if you're not a patron, get those requests in. And if it's something that we can do, we'd be happy to. But with all that being said, let us know what you think in the comment section. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.